Hello students, today we will see certain more topics in HTML. The first topic I am going to that is unordered list. Now unordered list means the list which is displayed in bulleted form. Now what are bullets? Now bullets you might have seen in MS Word. I am showing you here on the screen. Now these are the different types of bullets we use in MS Word. Now what are bullets actually? Now bullets are the black dot circles you can say in HTML which are always placed which we put before the text is written. So how to put these texts? Now let us say here I have put one bullet. Now just if you see on the screen that whatever I am writing before the text, the bullet appears. Okay, now the same way what I am writing over here, how to do the same thing in HTML, that we will see right now. So let us go to the HTML panel. So to write an HTML program, as you all know that we use Notepad software, Notepad application. So how it starts I have already shown you in my previous video. So it starts with HTML. Then what we will do, we will write the head which will be followed by title. Let us say what will be the title of our HTML program, what we are going to write now. Let us say I will write Indian cricketers list. Then I will close the title. So title is a container tag, then which is closed within head tag. Now what I need to do, I will write the body part. So inside body, let us say I want to, as I said that I am going to make an Indian cricketers list. So I will give a heading first. Now heading, how it is given? So if you write H1, this will be the heading of the file. Heading means it will appear inside the web page in bold letters, bold big letters. Okay, so I will write again Indian cricketers. Then I will close this also, H1. Why to close? Because this is also a container tag. Now as I said that I am going to create an unordered list. So for unordered list, what is the tag we are going to use? That is UL. Okay. Now here I want to clarify something, dear students. See, whatever we have written in title, that never appears on the web page. It appears on the title bar of the web page at the top. Now here what I have written, Indian cricketers. So this will appear in the web page itself. Okay. So whatever I am going to write now, all these things will appear in the web page. Now as I said, this is an unordered list. So the tag for unordered list is UL. Now after that what we will do, we will always enclose this unordered list with li tag. Okay, that is the line tag. Now what it will do, this li tag, just after li we can keep on writing the names of the Indian cricketers. Let us say I will write one name, Virat Kohli. Just one name I have taken and close the li tag. Means one bulleted list I have created, then another again li. Then I will write, let us say I will write Rohit Sharma, then li. Second bulleted list is formed, then again li. Any one name I will take. Let us say I will write one more name. Let me take it of your choice. It might be Hardik Pandya. Okay, so I have written three names. So you can keep on, what you can do, you can keep on adding in this list. Whatever names you want to add, just go on writing the names. KL Rahul LI. Line closed. So let us say one more, the last name I am going to write. I am going to create a bullet list of 5 players. Okay, so let us say I will write Rishabh Pant LI. Now if you see under unordered list I have written 5 names. After that I need to close this unordered list tag because this is a container tag. So after closing this tag, what I need to do, I will close the body tag, then close the HTML tag. So after closing it, what I need to do, again I am going to show you the whole program. Just what I will do, I will make the fonts little small so that it will come in one screen. I will not have to scroll it. Now as you can see here that I started the program with HTML, then head followed by title. I have written the title of the program, what I am going to write, then head close, then body starts. Now this heading will appear at the top in big bold letters. After that, under this heading Indian cricketers, okay, in bulleted form these 5 names will appear. So let us see how the output comes. So to see it, what I need to do, I will save the file in the desktop. Let us say cricket.html. This is my file which I am going to save. Now I clicked on save. Now let me close this. Now here is the file, if you see. So just I will click on the file, and after clicking on the file, here you see how it appears on the screen. So here you can see Indian cricketers in big bold letters at the top, and just down to that in bulleted form all the players name in bulleted form with bullets at the beginning. It comes on the screen. So this is the way it can appear. Okay, now let me open the file once again. Now in the same file I will show you how to bring or how to display the same list using ordered list. Ordered list means now it will be displaying using numbers. Now if you remember, dear students, in MS Word we have system to write the things in numbers. See here you can see how it was written in MS Word. So same way how it has to be written in HTML. Simply let us keep the same program. In place of UL I will write OL, that is ordered list. See what changes I made? Everything remains the same, only in place of UL I have written OL. Now let me save the file. After saving the file, let me go there. I will go to the file where it is saved. Just open the file. Now here you can see in place of bullet has changed into numbers. So this way you can make HTML file using ordered list and unordered list. Now I am going to show you about marquee tag. Now what is marquee tag? Now this is a very special tag used in HTML document to give some extra effect to the string or a sentence or a block of text. Now, what it does, it is used to scroll a block of text within the web page. What I mean to say, suppose I want to move this within the web page. Suppose let us say it will move from left hand side to right hand side, or let us say it will scroll from right hand side to left hand side. So how this can be done? So let us see the same. So what I will do, I will open the file using the notepad editor. Now here it comes on the screen. Now here suppose whatever is written under this heading, okay, so what I will do, I will simply add one more tag, that is marquee tag. Now marquee tag has some different directions like left, right, up and down. Now these different attributes are used in different ways. Suppose I want to move the file from left to right. So what I need to do, when I will put this marquee tag and how to put that, I am going to show you. So what the text you need to write, that is you will write marquee space direction, okay, is equal to where, let us say left, written. Then what you are going to do, you will close this. Then what you want to move, I will move this particular line, Indian cricketers. So before heading, what you need to do, you will have to close the marquee tag. So what extra line I have added, I have added marquee direction is equal to left. So what you want to move to the left, Indian cricketers I want to move. Now I closed the marquee tag. So what I will do, I will save the file. Let me go to the browser and let me see what is happening. See, from the right hand side to the left hand side, it started moving. So this is the way you can move it through marquee tag. Now this is one of the marquee tag. Same way you can use right marquee tag, up marquee tag and down marquee tag. Okay. So I hope this one is clear. Now I am going to show you how to insert pictures, how to insert images into an HTML file. Now suppose, for example, let us say after this particular line, or let us say after this particular player name, okay, Virat Kohli, I want to insert a picture. That means first this name will appear, after that one photograph, one image will appear, then rest of the names will appear. Okay, so what I will do, just after Virat Kohli, here I will create one space, then I will write a command. What is the command to insert a picture? Now command is image img space src, this is the command, is equal to. Now the thing is, after that you have to provide the path. Now where you have kept the picture. Now let us say for me, in my computer I have kept a picture in F drive. Now under F drive, here is the picture. The name of the picture is team. Okay, I want to insert this particular picture. So now let us see how this picture will come on the screen, on the web page screen, I mean to say. Okay, so image src, as I said, where I have kept the picture, it is in F drive. Then I will give the path. What was the name of the file? Team. And what type of file it is? It is a JPG file. Either you write JPG or JPEG. So after writing this, what I need to do, this will be under double quote, put it under double quote, then close it. Now here what I have done, let me save it first. Image src, then the command is given image src, then what I have written, that from F drive insert the jpg file whose name is team. Done. Now go to file, click on save. Now let me see how it appears. I'll go to the cricket file. Now here you see, after Virat Kohli the image appears, and after the image all the other names it appears on the screen. Now suppose Virat Kohli and all these other names, these names also I want it in big bold letter. So what you can do, along with li, let us say I'll keep on putting h1, then I'll close this also, h1. It is done. Let me save it. Let me go to the file, then refresh it. See how Virat Kohli comes. So same way you can increase the font size of the letter. Now here if you see the picture size, it comes very big. You can resize the picture according to your choice. For that, what you need to do, you need to put a particular command. Now what command you need to put? Where you have put this particular tag image, where you have put this particular command image src, here you need to do a certain thing. What you need to do? Just after the file name, okay, I am removing this angular bracket right now. Just after the file name, what you need to do, you have to put the height of the picture. Height is equal to, it should be in pixels. Like let us say I will write 50. It is written. Same way I can write the height of the picture in pixels also, width of the picture also in pixels. Let us say height I have given. Now close the src command, then go to save, click here and click on refresh. See, after putting this particular command, height is equal to 50, how the size of the file has been reduced. Suppose if I make it, let us say 150, then let me save it. After saving, let me go there, I'll refresh the file once again. See how the file size is getting increased. Okay, so this is the way you can put the height and width both. Now suppose if you want to add border to the picture, now as you can see here on the screen that the picture which is given here, it is with dark black border. So one thick border I have given. So how this thick border has come? So when you are giving this image inserting command, that time when you are describing, when you are putting the height, that time just after the height you can put the border also. Just border also I have written in pixels. As I wrote border is equal to 20, so in 20 pixels it came on the screen. Now I am changing this. I'll click on save after putting border is equal to 10. Let me go there. Now you see the border. I am going to click on refresh or reload this page. See how the thickness decreased after decreasing the pixels under border. Okay.